Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you.
Well, once we sampled our shot in a beer here at Woodville Plantation, scene of the Whiskey Rebellion in 1794, we decided we needed some sort of a chaser to go with it. And of course, it had to be historic as well. Well, we found one in Lawrenceville in the city of Pittsburgh. Lawrenceville, as we all know, was named for a famous U.S. naval captain who died fighting during the War of 1812, which of course started 200 years ago this summer. Captain James Lawrence, who was from New Jersey, by the way, is probably best known for his dying words, "Don't give up the ship." Well, Lawrenceville went on to become one of the Union's most important arsenals during the Civil War, and the husband-wife founders of Arsenal Cider House and Wine Cellars decided to borrow from that particular chapter of our region's history when they looked for a name for their brand new business, a cider house that opened in the city of Pittsburgh. Michelle Larkin is president and manager of Arsenal Cider House and Wine Cellar, and Bill Larkin is treasurer and cider winemaker. Welcome. Good to see both of you.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks.
So tell me a little bit about your journey to get into the hard cider business.
Well, it was a hobby for 4 or 5 years, and one day I just decided I wanted to open a winery, and after serious consideration, we realized that if we did regular wines just like other Pennsylvania wineries, we would just be another Pennsylvania winery. So we decided to do cider, which was fitting because I made more cider than anything else, you know, among the reds and the whites, and there she went.
So this is great. Spouse has a hobby, suddenly has the great idea, we're going to turn this into a business. You were what, a teacher at the time?
I was a preschool teacher.
Okay, so how did you react to this grand scheme?
I thought he was crazy. But once my pool table disappeared and there were tons of carboys on my pool table in our used to be game room, I kind of figured something was up. But the good part of it was we were also expecting twins at the time. So he threw the card in there. Well, you realize that you could stay home with the kids if we do this in our house. So that sealed the deal.
So how does this work then? This is like a tasting, tasting room where people come and sample it?
There's a tasting room where you can come in and try everything because we bottle in front of you. So you can try everything that we have, and some people will open their bottle and hang out. We have a patio as well that they can go sit outside and get the Lawrenceville feel, and or they can take it and go. It's totally up to them.
So you have the bottle, very historic look and feel. So people buy the empty bottle, and then you fill it while they're there, and what? Then they can bring it back?
They clean it, bring it back, and we can refill it at lower prices.
Yep.
Very fun, and a very personalized label. I mean, you brought this one by, it says General Bill. Thank you for the recognition. What's the idea behind that?
Allegheny Arsenal across the street from our building was built in 1814 as a result of the War of 1812. Commander Woolley, being in charge at that time, was having disciplinary problems with his troops. Well, one of the problems was back then they would give 3 4-ounce rations of whiskey to each soldier every day. Problem was, a lot of them would save it up and drink it all at once. So they were inebriated or hungover and they just weren't getting their work done. So Commander Woolley had to make them take their rations when given or they would lose them. And that's where our label came from. It's daily rations approved by Commander Woolley. And we customize it. Whenever somebody comes in, we'll say, in your case, General Bill or Major Mary or whoever they happen to be.
Very cool. So you both gave up your day jobs to do this. How's it been going?
It's awesome, actually. Yeah. I went kicking and screaming, but I actually love going to work every day. I can honestly say that. And plus, I get to spend time with my kids too. And cider comes in handy. No, it's actually been a lot of fun. We've been welcomed by everybody, and people are in awe when they walk in and realize like this used to be our living room, dining room, kitchen, and game room. And so it's a lot of fun.
And you must be enjoying the creativity of,
I love it.
Of getting to
I love it.
Come to work every day.
Every day I get to play.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. Well, congratulations. Such a cool
Thank you.
thing. And if people want to find you, where are you in Lawrenceville?
We're on 339th Street in Lawrenceville between Penn Avenue and Butler Street, closer to Penn Avenue. It's a house. It's very easy to miss, so keep a close eye out as you're passing.
All right. Excellent. Well, Michelle and Bill Larkin, congratulations.
Thank you.
And
thanks for having us.
Success.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, for today, we're out of time, so we hope you've enjoyed our little toast to our region's alcoholic history and to the creative entrepreneurs who are keeping tradition alive here. For the staff of our region's business and for the Allegheny Conference, I'm Bill Flanagan. Thanks to our hosts here at Woodville Plantation for their hospitality, and of course, Thanks to you for joining us. Have a profitable week ahead.